Hello, you beautiful human being, and today I bring you a painting. Yes, and I am in my nice little box in the corner of the screen again, so yes, but it's been a while since I last brought you a painting, and today I'm doing something a little bit different. It's pouring paints, and I've actually only used these once before doing this, and with a friend, and I actually had a very good experience with it, and it's actually really enjoyable, and I say that because, well, a few months ago, I was kind of in the mindset that I didn't really enjoy these kind of paintings. I just thought it was, yeah, it was just the kind of idea that you could just throw them together. It just didn't appeal to me, and I almost looked down condescendingly on these kind of paintings. And now I think. Oh, you know what? Sometimes I get lost in my arrogance, and yeah, but it's really quite satisfying to do. And I mean, as you can see on the screen now, it just looks amazing. I mean, all you got to do is just pour them on, and literally just tap away, and it literally it looks like you've just dropped like 3 tabs of acid. So, but yeah, it's really quite enjoyable, and but it's funny because it kind of made me think about what is art. And I mean, art is whatever you perceive it to be, isn't it? Whatever you consider to be beautiful is art. And I think that pouring paints are really quite good for getting people into art because it doesn't require the same skill level as what a painting and like a watercolor or natural acrylics, and that it doesn't require the same level of dedication and skill. And yeah, you can just kind of throw these together, and there you go. You've got something that really looks quite satisfying, and I think that's really quite special. And it was kind of the whole reason why I created this channel, was to try and encourage people into exploring their creative means. And I know that I've succeeded. I know that I've encouraged a few people, at least, the people that have told me, and it's really quite inspiring, that. And I think that with these pouring paints, they have this you have this accessibility to create something beautiful, which will only take. I mean, this one, it took me 5 minutes, and it's so strange because, you know, I'm working on my current masterpiece, which I'm going to bring you soon. Well, I say bring you soon, but I've been painting it for the best part of 6 months, I would say. I've been, well, not every day, but, you know, I go through spells where I'll paint for, you know, 3 weeks, where I'll do 2-3 hours a day, and then I'll leave it for a month and then come back to it. But you know, like, it's when you've taken that long, and I'm not even halfway through this piece, which is the most shocking thing as well. I'm not even halfway through it, and I bet you I've put 200 hours into it. And but so to do a painting, and it literally takes 5 minutes and you're done. It's like, it's quite such an amazing feeling for me. That's like, and I mean, on my other, well, there was another piece that took me months and months and months to actually complete. But it's a really a different kind of feeling when you complete them, because it's almost like it's like a sigh of like, finally finished, you know. Whereas this, it's like you just throw it all together and it's like bam, wham, bam, thank you very much, finished. And you get that instant gratification, and it's really quite satisfying. And so I wanted to kind of attempt to encourage other people. Again, as I was saying, the reason for creating this channel was to encourage people to explore their creative means. And I think that there is no greater means than this to actually get people introduced into creating art, you know. And as I say, like, art is so like going back to the start where I said that I kind of look down on this, and you can't be of that perspective. It's like, whatever you consider to be enjoyable, you know, do. And I consider this to be very enjoyable, and it's funny. And this is when I think back to it, that I thought that this wasn't real art. But what is real art? You know, that's my question to you. Can you define art? I mean, that's the question for the ages, isn't it? But yes, here I offer you the complete piece. And here is some slow-mos of it, which look absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to disappear now, and hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Oh, full screen again, eh? But yes, I have here the finished product in all its beauty. Dried, and yes, beautiful. It is, in my opinion, a beautiful piece of art. And for something that took me 5 minutes, it gives me that immediate gratification of like, I've created this, and I enjoy the sight of it. And yeah, and it goes to, I don't know, as I say about trying to encourage people, this is the perfect means to try and get people into exploring their creative means, because it is just a bit of randomness, but it looks amazing. And it gives you this great satisfying feeling of, I did that, you know? And yes, so I hope this inspires you to perhaps create something. And yes, thank you very much for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed, and if you're new, perhaps consider subscribing to my channel. There is plenty of other content out there, weird and wonderful things. There's music, there's painting, there's poetry. But yes, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much for watching. It really means a lot. And much love, and peace out, my dear, dear friends. Ciao, Bella.